Okay, so I know most people like to spring clean. For some reason, I like to winter clean. As soon as it starts turning cold, I know we're still in the middle of fall, but it turned cold yesterday here, and it puts me in the mood to start organizing and cleaning and decluttering and doing some deep cleaning in my house. Sometimes I sit around and I get these urges and I want to do this, but then I look at my whole house and I get really, really overwhelmed. One of the tips that I've figured out over the years is to not think of the whole house and get stressed and overwhelmed. Just think of it as room by room. And I actually sit down and I make a list of everything in that one room that I want to do. I just focus on that room with deep cleaning, decluttering, different projects that I want to finish in that room. I get everything done in that one entire room, then I can walk away, think about the rest of the house, but I'm able to just enjoy that one room and say, this one room's done, yay, peace, happiness in this one room. So today I am tackling my family room. This room is actually the room that we live in. We are in here the very most, but it's actually the easiest room to pull together. So it's a great room for me to start because I can finish it today with no problem and feel like I really finished something, I really accomplished something, crossed off my list, and it will give me some excitement to go on to another room. So I already made my list of everything that I want to get done in here. So let's get started. So this bookshelf here sits off in the corner of our family room, and it gets a little messy from time to time, mostly just dusty. So I'm just going to go over and kind of straighten it up a little, get the books back, in place where they actually belong, and give it a good dusting. I just have some old English to protect this wood. This actually is my husband's Aunt Karen's bookshelf, and she has since passed away, so this is something special that we have of hers that we can remember. He remembers as a child that she had books on here and that she would say, go pick a book, and she would read to him. So it's really special, and we love that we have it. So we want to make sure that we protect it and keep it safe. So we are going to polish it up a little, give it a dusting and a little organizing. Okay, so as far as this corner of the room goes, this is kind of Ray's area. He has a computer that he likes to play Minecraft on back here in this area. We like to have it more out in the family room so that we can all be together while he's doing that instead of him just off in his bedroom. So we keep it down here with us. So we gave him his own little area. Sometimes he'll turn this couch around. He can be a little more comfortable. So I'm going to go ahead and clean and organize this area right now. It's the weekend, so he had a great weekend with it turned around, and so he's got some stuff over here. We'll just pull that together really quick. Okay, so back here, I'm just gonna dust this whole area off, and something strange that's always bothered me, and yet I somehow have never fixed it, is that this is a Christmas present from my mother-in-law. She sent it home with us when we were out visiting, so it's just gonna sit here till Christmas. But this is what's bothered me, not the present. We have this really cool Himalayan salt crystal, if you can see it over here, and it plugs in, which is awesome, but we did at one point have it plugged in, but usually when Ray's computer's back here, he's using the plugs. And instead of just having a big old extension cord, we just leave it unplugged and don't use it very often. But as I was back here looking around, getting ready to start this video, I realized, why not just switch positions? So I'm actually gonna switch these candles over to this side and put the Himalayan salt crystal over on this side to use the plug over here, and then I'll be able to plug it in and benefit from it. So, duh, I don't know why I didn't do that sooner, but here we go. So the other thing that I really like to do after summer and after fall, after we're done having all the windows open in the house, we live in an area where it's really nice to be able to enjoy the breeze coming in through the summer and through the winter. We also don't have central air, so we usually have a window air unit in several of the rooms throughout our home. And so it's nice to be able to vacuum out the windows after we're all done and get ready for the winter. Sometimes they need cleaned out. They've got some bugs and some cobwebs and different things. And so I usually go through and just vacuum them out, clean them out, get them a little bit ready for the winter. So I'm gonna start that right now. So we have really tall, high ceilings in this house, all the way up to there. And we have these really cute windows, which we love, but cobwebs and bugs, they tend to get way up high. So I bought this really, really tall telescoping duster. So we're gonna get some dusting done. That drives me crazy. I love area rugs. I think it helps tie a room together. It helps anchor furniture and it just looks really cute. It also saves your carpet from spills or stains or anything and wear and tear. But area rugs move. They never stay in place. I've had area rugs in almost every single living room we've ever had. I've had them where furniture sits on them and tries to hold them in place. Doesn't work. I've tried the things that go underneath to help them from moving, never works. They still move. Even if it's very gradual and you only have to fix your area rug once a week, you still have to fix it. And I find that the heavier the rug, the less it moves. So this one that I have now, it's very, very heavy. I actually got it from Target, 5 or 6 years ago. And I love it. It's one of my favorite rugs I've ever had. I love the colors, I love the thickness, I love the texture. But again, it still moves and it drives me crazy. I want my rug to line up perfectly with the line of my couch. And so anytime I see that it's off, it will drive me crazy until I fix it, which I usually do when I vacuum, and I vacuum every single day. But I just wait until it drives me crazy enough and then I fix my rug. But in order to do so, I usually have to move the one piece of furniture that's on the rug and then move the rug to where I want it and then vacuum and put it back. So we're gonna start that now because it's moved a little bit, driving me crazy. Okay, so this area of this room is starting to look a whole lot better. Sometimes I get really overwhelmed even just cleaning one room. So I'll just work on a section of the room. And once I get that all done, it makes me feel so much better. I can tackle the rest of the room. Okay, so this is another corner of our family room. And back over here, we have just some tray tables that we picked up at a yard sale. It's just kind of nice for the kids to have. And this is usually where, for some reason, we end up putting all of Bella's toys or her leashes. I don't know why we just toss them on the floor back here in the corner. So I recently bought, just from the dollar store, so I only spent $1, this orange bin. I just liked the color, so a little bucket. And I'm going to stick all of her toys in here. There's probably not enough to fill this up, but she loves to get toys and ropes and things, and so I'm sure we'll use the space. So I'm just going to add those in there, and I think it's just going to clean up this corner and make it look a whole lot nicer. Here we go. It really does. It makes it look a lot better than just having them lay on the floor. And there we go. That corner looks a whole lot better. That was pretty easy for $1 to make me feel better about it. So we absolutely love our glass doors that lead to our backyard. We have a really fun, nice backyard that leads to the forest. It's beautiful. We are always seeing wildlife walk through our back door. No, actually wildlife don't walk through our back door. They walk through our backyard. That would be kind of weird if they came in our house. But anyway, so it's really nice to be able to look out there. We never ever wanted to put up curtains when we walked in the house and it was open like this. We thought, oh, this is beautiful. We're leaving it open. Problem with it being open is that we have 3 little kids and a dog, and these glass doors are constantly dirty with fingerprints and dog noses, and they're just crazy. So I don't clean them as often as I should because it's a lot of work and they just get dirty again. But now that we're doing this nice deep clean in this room, I'm gonna give these doors a good once over on the inside as well as on the outside. And the last area that I want to tackle in this room today is the TV area. So when we first moved in, we had thoughts of mounting our TV up on the wall and doing something with our cords where they were actually in the wall and not just hanging all over here willy-nilly all over the place. Well, that did not happen. We've lived here almost 2 years. Cords still willy-nilly all over the place. So I've actually tried taping them. I thought that if I ran them really nicely along the edges and taped them, it would work with clear tape. It looked nice for a day or two, but then the tape started to move, or we needed to move the cords for some reason or another. It was not the way to go. It was just a quick fix that came to my mind. And so I'm going to try using small little finishing nails. I'm just going to put a few here and there in the wall, try to bend them a little bit so that the cord can nicely tuck behind it and run it the whole way down. I'm hoping that that will at least get us through until we actually get the TV mounted and the cords put in the wall the correct way, but who knows, maybe that will never happen. I'm also going to take this HDMI cord. We're going to find a way to tuck it back here a little bit better. We don't use it all that often, but we do need access to it. And this TV is just too darn big to pull it down every time we need to use it. So I'm going to find a way just to tuck it back there so we don't see it. On an upcoming video, I am going to be redoing this fireplace area. When we first looked at the house, I absolutely loved this fireplace. I thought it was beautiful, but then again, I love dark wood and I love green. And I do know that this looks completely out of date, but I still loved it. But I want to update it a little. I'm thinking transforming the marble that's here now, this green marble, into some more updated, more modern looking marble. And then as far as the wood, I really hate to paint it because it's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm thinking of painting it. I'm thinking maybe gray and then some really light white type of marble. I think that would be really pretty. It'll have still the light cream background walls with the light flooring, the light carpeting. I think it should be really pretty. And so watch out for that video in the upcoming future. Hopefully I'll get excited soon and get a good plan. If you have any thoughts or ideas or reasons why that would be really a bad idea, comment down below and let me know. I'm always looking for pointers, but here we go. I'm going to work on the cords. I'm also going to dust and just clean it up a little bit, vacuum the area, and clean the front of the fireplace as well as the TV. Okay, so here's the finished fireplace. Obviously it's not perfect what I did with the cord, but man, it looks so much better. I hid those other cords back behind. They're still accessible, but they're not all wonky all over the place. And you still see the cord coming down there, but then for the most part, from this angle, it is hidden the whole way down till right there. If you are over here, you can see where I ran it along, but it's not too bad. I think the nails have worked. So that's a win. Okay, so here is the final finished family room. It's been deep cleaned. It's been dusted and vacuumed. Gotten the cobwebs out of the way. Moved things around the way we wanted. Put the carpet back in place. I'm so happy to have this done. And now I have the motivation to start on another project in the house. So I'm going to pick a new room and I'm going to get started on that room. And I'll just keep working through the house. Thanks for watching.